Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's K-E-S-H-W-A-N-I, Keshwani. I've been putting clips on YouTube. I've been posting the clips on YouTube of solution to math problems that you will find in this book, the official SAT study guide. The official SAT study guide. For the last couple of days, I had lost my voice and I tried to give it a shot today. We'll see how it goes. The problem that I'm going to solve right now, you will find it in exam number 7, section number 5, page 796, question number 20. There are 20 questions in this section. This is question number 20, which means it is classified as a hard question. We'll take a look at it, see what it is. If after watching the clip you find it helpful by way of explaining things, and if you wish to buy the DVDs that contain solutions to all the math problems in this section, or for that matter any section at all, just send me an email. Tell me the exam number and the section number. There are 3 sections in each of the 8 exams that you will find, as I said before, in this book. So altogether there are 24 sections. Let's get going. I also do private tutoring, personal private tutoring for SAT, GRE and GMAT. I'm located in Connecticut. If you're interested in getting hold of me for that, please call me. Or please send me an email. Go to my website at www.prep4FORSAT.com. We have a picture that is given to us with the caption that is not drawn to scale, which means don't pay too much attention to it. Not drawn to scale is the College Board way of saying what you see is not what you get. What you're seeing right now is not what you're getting. So don't be too deceived by the picture. I'm going to draw it nonetheless because we need to use it to solve our problem. It says if the 5 line segments in the picture above are all congruent. Congruent, if you don't know, look it up in the dictionary, learn it properly. It just means they are the same, they are equal. Well, I'm going to make a note of it then. The 5 segments that they're talking about are AB, this guy, equals this guy BC, which equals CD, which equals DA, which also equals BD. These 5 segments are equal. The question simply is, what's the ratio of the length of AC to the length BD? Oh, alright then. They are basically looking for the ratio of the 2 diagonals. Ratio of AC. Sorry, I don't mean to stick my head like that in the camera, but sometimes I forget. The ratio of AC, which is not shown, to BD. In other words, they want you to find the ratio of the long diagonal, to the short diagonal. That's all it is. So I'm going to start solving it, okay? First thing I'm going to do is, instead of speaking in abstract terms, instead of just plugging in x here, which is going to make, which is not going to achieve anything other than making our life miserable, I'm going to plug in here. Make up a nice simple number. I'm just going to call it 1. So I'm going to pretend that this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1. And since the picture is symmetric, I'm going to give this guy B, D, let's call it middle, M for middle, from, I was going to say center, but it's not there, and I don't want to use O for the center like it's conventionally used because it confuses with it confuses with figure 0. Let's call it E. And since everything is symmetric, you should realize right away that B to E should be half. And similarly here, E to D should be half. Alright. Now, I'm going to look at triangle. Look at triangle ADE. And I'm going to redraw the triangle. I'm going to redraw the triangle in the same way, in the same position, at the same slant, and that one over there, so you can compare the two. Here we go. I'm going to do it the best as I can. So here's my A. It has to be parallel to this line. If I'm lost it. It's close enough. This is 90 degrees. It doesn't look like it, but it's 90 degrees. This is your D, this is your E, and this is your A. Since we are looking for the length of the diagonal AC, what I'm trying to find out right now is the length of half the diagonal AC. Half the diagonal AC is A to E. And A to E, if we can find out from this right angle triangle, it's very simple. Hypotenuse we know is 1. This side is half. We have to find out this side. I'm going to call it X. So, let's solve for it, which is 1 square, which is our hypotenuse, has to equal x squared, which is this guy right here, plus half a square. Let's bring the known and unknown quantities on the right hand side, unknown on the left hand side, as the convention dictates. Let's not observe the convention in breach. I think Shakespeare said that. We're not going to breach it. Breach means to break. Let's honor the convention. Let's not breach it. Breach means to break or violate. I'm not going to violate the convention. Convention is that you bring the unknown to this side. So x squared equals 1 squared minus half a squared. And of course, 1 square is 1, half a square is 1/4. Therefore, 1 minus 1/4 is going to be 3/4. And that's your x squared. Therefore, x has to be square root of 3/4. The square root of 3/4 is simply square root of 3 over square root of 4, which is 2. So that's my length. That's my length AE. Therefore, the length of the whole thing AC is twice AE. I'm going to write it here. AC is 2 times AE, and therefore it is equal to simply root 2 or root 3, because what it is actually is root 3 over 2 times 2, because we just found here length of AE. AE was root 3 over 2, therefore it's like that. So let's erase the part that we don't need. I'm going to erase this triangle. We don't need it right now because I need room to continue here. Well, I'm going to do it right here. Therefore the ratio of AC, which is this diagonal, to BD is simply root 3 over 1. Let's see if that's what. Oh, there you go. Root 3 to 2. Answer is B. Answer is B. I hope my voice is not giving you too much trouble. I don't like to shock anyone, but as it is, I have a bit of an accent, and with the throat problem, it might be more difficult for you to understand. Send me comments. If there is a trouble, if I hear from people that it gives people trouble, I'll redo it, okay? Post comment on the YouTube. If you wish to get my videos right away as soon as I upload them, subscribe to the channel on the YouTube, and that way you will get them right away. Alright? Thank you again. And if you wish to hire me, I'm located in Connecticut. Send me an email. Or if you wish to purchase the book, you must have this book. If you wish to purchase it from me, send me an email as well. Thank you.